Namaste, tic tac, patty whack, give a dog a bone. This chubby lady go rolling home. Okay, I'm back. All right, part 2 or whatever. You could watch this part by itself or not. I remembered what I wanted to say about Rose Red. Okay, Rose Red is a creator. She's banging out the videos, right? And she's doing great. I'm very proud of her. I remember when she only had 300 subs. And she just kept going. She didn't mind if she got 60 views, 20 views, or 100 views. And then all of a sudden she was getting thousands of views and everybody's putting her on their videos. So, you know what? She's an inspiration to me because I kind of gave up and I slowed down too much. And I have a lot to say, and I have a lot of things that I think are important in the world, and I have a lot to share with the world. So I'm gonna pick myself up again and go rolling down the TikTok streets, okay, so to speak. And also YouTube, Mystic Brady on YouTube, in case you really want to see my really big body of work. Some changes are coming over there. So what I want to say is I agreed with Rose Red, the creator, who said, and the title was right on the top of her head, and it said, Gypsyrose Blanchard should still be in prison. Gypsyrose Blanchard. Gypsyrose Blanchard Anderson Blanchard should still be in prison. You get it? Okay, she should still be in prison. I shake your hand for that, Rose Red, and I think a lot of other people think the same, okay? Everything I say on this channel or my other channel is allegedly for entertainment reasons only, and I am not a doctor or a lawyer or a cop. I am a psychic, and I will give you my opinion, my educated opinion. I do have a master's degree, and I'm also a writer. Okay, so anyhow, what I want to say is, you know, Gypsyrose losing a lot of weight after, you know, a lot of people accusing her of the O word. They're accusing her of the D word. I'm not accusing her of that. You know, it is a substantial amount of weight that she lost. When I was in my 20s and I had my daughter at 24, I lost a lot of weight. It ended up being my thyroid. I didn't find that out until many years later. I'm talking about when I was in my 50s. I didn't find out that my thyroid was wacky. When your thyroid is wacky, I have Hashimoto's. You could, I was always skinny, always like, you know, real thin. And, or maybe like, I had some curves, you know, like size 7, 8. Then I would go down to a size 4. Then I would go up. That was in the 20s. And I had my son at 29. And then that's when the weight just never came off. Or it got worse. It came off a little bit, but then it was worse and worse and worse. And then you have me right now. Okay. But I have Hashimoto's on my medication for it. What I'm saying is, when I looked at pictures of Gypsy when she was supposedly pregnant the first time, and not even pregnant, when she was fresh out of prison, and then, you know, she was only with Ryan. I forgot Ryan's name. Sorry, Ryan. I forgot Ryan's name for a second. She was only with him for like, what, she got out of prison December 28th when she had a baby, allegedly. She got out of prison December 28th of 2023, and then she was goodbye, Ryan, by March 2024. Okay, so what is that? January, February, and a little bit of March. Okay, that's not long. Okay, anyhow, her body had much more weight on it, or it was full, you know. And she was smoking then. I'm sure she's smoking now. Who knows? I don't know. Allegedly, smoking cigarettes or puffing, whatever. Vape. There's lots of people that do it. I just do Palo Santo. Okay, I'm gonna do it right now to get the evil spirits away, and just cleanse my energy, cleanse my room. And I never wish anybody malice, but you know, let's call a spade a spade. She really deserves to be in jail, in prison. 8 years was not enough for the schmurder of your own mother. And no, you don't get to be a mother after that, unless you're very watched and you show, you know, outstanding fortitude. And going out, leaving your baby when they just turn 1 month old, and then leaving your baby again for a whole night, you know. And why is she allowed to be around alcohol? Why is she allowed to be around alcohol and marijuana and other drugs? People call it rugs, but I hate saying that. Even no. Okay, so I wanted to talk about that. I think that is so horrific and ridiculous. Now, let me talk about, but she let her, you know, supposedly Ken bought a house or is renting a house, whatever the situation is, and then you don't see him, and supposedly he's working. Okay, like I said in my first video, part 1 of 10 minutes that I talked about this, I implore Christy and Rod, not Mia, because Mia has her own life. Mia maybe will babysit for a little bit, but then she has her own life going on, career and job and things like that. But the state put Gypsyrose Blanchard and Gypsyrose Blanchard Anderson in the care of Christy Blanchard and Rod Blanchard. And that's true until June of 2025, when her parole is up, right? She is in their care. They are in receipt of her. And everything that she does, they have to, you know, look at her. They have to look at the state. The law has to look at her parents, her stepmother and her her regular father, okay, Rod. But we're not hearing anything from them. At least I'm not seeing them around at all. And Rod was always pretty quiet because he's working all the time. And so, you know, but the thing is, the law has to be laid down for this girl. She is getting away with everything, especially Schmurda, okay? And she is not caring for her baby. Thinking that you deserve a break after a month of taking care of a baby, when they're a newborn, all they do is sleep, and maybe they're a little bit colicky. But you know what? And I know you're tired, but going out, you know, after 1 month and leaving that baby, that's bonding time that you're missing out on. Anyway, she doesn't care about that. How do I know? That I could feel. That I could feel. Because if she cared about it, and I don't care about a picture of her baby, she can keep that baby, you know, away from everybody for her whole life, right? But have the baby like this, and Ken could be here and she could be here holding the baby, right? The baby's face is this way. What's wrong with that? Okay? Some people say she could hold a baby doll. No, you know, maybe there's a baby. I'm sure there's a baby. But why not hold her face away from the camera and you hold the baby? I'm sure they're waiting for the big payout. People magazine. I'm sure they already talked to them. But I don't even care. I don't give a crap. As a person, as a mom, and as just a person that's watching this go on, I don't care about I care about the baby's well-being. But I don't care about a picture of the baby. Okay? And why doesn't she get in trouble for showing a baby's picture and making believe that was Aurora? She doesn't get in trouble for anything. I'll come back another time and talk about Megan. I wanted to talk about Megan Boswell's father. What they have in common is Megan Boswell was extremely spoiled too. Okay? You see the thing? She was given a car. She was given a trailer to live in. At first, she lived in the regular house with her and her father and her stepmother and I think her brother. And she wouldn't clean a room. She wouldn't clean anything up. See the pattern? I'll come back. Namaste.